Hey everybody, it's your boy Surge Dragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. Prior to the promise I made with Mikey, who's here with me.
If you're ready for a midnight verse of the Heavens Monsters podcast, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you're ready for an episode of the Heavens Monsters podcast, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Begin with the Chaos Show.
First I gotta tell him, bro. I gotta tell him. Due to the fact that Mikey was so tired, he went to bed without us knowing. So I'm going to go ahead and do another run on this 23rd October of Smackdown and 205 Live, plus Talking Smack on the 24th after. So tell him why, Mikey.
I was so bleeping tired. I was like, bleep it. Don't know what happened, but like I said, I was too tired, but I'm back to get my 2 cents.
Let's go. Go ahead and mention the first thing, Mikey.
First line of business, the Chaos Show features Daniel Bryan.
Yep. On the Kevin Owens show. They talk about, Kevin Owens talks about wanting the tag team match. Due to his history that Daniel Bryan brought up, he always ended up betraying his friends. Let me flip the camera. There you go. So that was kind of sad at first, but then the Dolph Ziggler and them come up, and Robert Roode, yeah. So then the Street Profits, and then Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura, and it goes into a 8-man tag team match. Who won that match, Mikey?
The winner of this match belongs to Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, and the Street Profits. Won
by Montez Ford with a big
frog splash.
Yeah, buddy. Your thoughts on that?
It was an epic 8-man tag. Right for the 8-man tag team, Kevin Owens wanted to team with Daniel Bryan. I'm like, Kevin Owens is not King, but we all know Daniel and King, they used to be Team Hell No. But Kevin Owens, as you point out, he has never won the WWE Tag Team title. The question is, who is Kevin Owens going to team with? I hope it's not his old buddy, the Intercontinental Child, Sami Zayn, which we'll get to that shortly. But like I said, kept telling anybody they never won the tag team titles, but gets interrupted by Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, immediately followed by Street Profits, and then the former Smackdown tag team champs Cesaro and Nakamura, and then all hell broke loose. And that's why Mr. Adam Pearce, the WWE official, would set up an epic 8-man tag team, which allowed the Street Profits, Montez Ford, to pin Cesaro with a full bar splash.
Yeah, right. So, with that said, it was mostly Kevin Owens who wanted to have the tag team between him and Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan said to test the tag team skills in this match. That was good. After which, that match, we would have Daniel Bryan being confronted by Sami Zayn, and he's bringing it up to him saying he's the Intercontinental Championship, so whatever his ideals of the title being put up it doesn't matter, because he's going to do it how he wants it, so his opinion is worth nothing. Your thoughts?
Sami Zayn. Always bitching and bitching and bitching. Let's not forget, it's been almost 7 months. Almost 7 months since he took some time off, had to relinquish time due to that damn pandemic. And now, since he's been bragging, you're probably thinking, who should be next in line? Maybe Daniel Bryan, or maybe his old buddy Kevin Owens? We'll just have to wait and see.
Actually, I was thinking more down the lines of the guy who didn't get his hands on him in Lars Sullivan.
Oh my God, the Freak.
I'm
shocked. The Freak is involved, but like I said, we'll have to wait and see who's next in line for Sammy's Intercontinental title.
And speaking of the Freak, let's mention him. In his match, he was called out by Shorty G because he was upset knowing that he wasn't drafted to either SmackDown or Raw. He was stuck on SmackDown. And he felt neglected. So he challenged Lars Sullivan to prove if he can beat him that he matters. Well, he put up one hell of a fight, but got wrecked in the freak accident. Finishing move by Lars Sullivan. And Shorty G said he quit. You hear me?
I'm like, how? I'm like, oh my god. I don't know what the hell happened to Shorty G. I mean, yeah, this guy, he began his chat gable and then changed his name to Shorty G, and then all of a sudden ends up suffering the freak accident thanks to Lars Sullivan. And then Caleb Braxton, the host of Talking Smack and WWE's YouTube network, The Bump, asked Shorty G about what happened. He said those two words, I quit. And then out comes Adam Pearce trying to confront an injury-prone Shorty G. And now, right now, it's now Chad Gable.
Yep, he said he was going to quit the name Shorty G because everybody's thinking he was pulling off a Austin. He was pulling off an Austin Theory. Everybody's thinking he's pulling off in Theory because the previous Wednesday, Austin Theory quit after he lost to Bronson Reed twice.
So you're probably thinking, is Austin Theory watching?
Nah, he just quit the name Shorty G. What's the next thing, Mikey?
Next, we gotta talk about the Law and Otis trial.
Ooh. It was a combination of Law and Order and People's Court music, huh?
It not had Miz, Morrison, Otis, and Tucker. It had Hall of Famers like JBL, Ron Simmons, and not to mention good old Teddy Long.
And Rey Mysterio.
Oh man, I mean everybody, including Rollins, champion, everybody came. Everybody just trying to come to Otis' defense.
Yeah, we had freaking Asuka saying, holla, holla, holla. That was funny. I didn't think a Japanese woman would sound like that saying Theodore Longs. But ultimately ended with it was supposed to go for Otis, but The Miz bribed JBL and he took the bait and made a match at Hell in a Cell.
Well, I don't blame JBL for making this match where the winner will keep the briefcase, but we'll get to Hell in a Cell this coming weekend.
Nah, we can do it in just a bit.
Oh, sure. Okay.
I'll upload it. I'll upload this video real quick. We do a midnight edition of Hell in a Cell.
But like I said, can't blame JBL because I thought he was going to give it to Otis, but instead decided to make it a one-on-one match to determine who will walk away with the briefcase.
Mm-hmm. What's next?
Next up, two women who have their issues. The EST Bianca Belair versus the woman that poisoned Montez Ford, Zelina Vega.
Both making their SmackDown debuts, and the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, lays it out with the KOD.
Kids up there.
Yeah.
My thoughts is she has already taken the first step to the blue brand, and who knows, she could get a feud to SmackDown Women's Title shot against either Sasha Banks or Bayley.
Mm-hmm. Next.
And speaking of Sasha and Bayley, let's mention those two. The second two these two when Sasha Banks unleashed Cheryl Salter Ford's Bayley to sign a contract. And let's not forget, Bayley forgot to sign the contract when she keeps playing mind games after mind games after mind games. But Sasha Banks knows Bayley's a coward. Calling herself a role model. She with the chair made her submit to signing the contract. And Bayley's probably thinking, was this her idea or was it Mr. Adam Pearce's idea? And Bayley's like, I'm not signing the stupid thing, but Sasha knows Bailey bought this since day one.
Mm-hmm.
She bought this and then pick a fight, and that backfired.
Yep. Now the contract is signed for Hell in a Cell.
Ooh, can't wait to get my thoughts on where the Sasha Banks gonna whoop Bailey's ass.
Mm-hmm. What's next?
Next, first, let's mention the segment between Aaliyah, Murphy, Seth Rollins, etc.
Wait, what? Murphy.
Murphy versus Seth Rollins. About Murphy versus Seth Rollins.
There you go. I was about the segment. What?
Yeah, like I said, this whole thing, Mysterio family, Rollins, Murphy, you know what I'm saying?
It was a match between Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy, in which case ended with Seth Rollins getting the win and Aaliyah coming to Murphy's aid. And Dominic and Rey Mysterio were both wondering, what the hell are you doing?
The Mysterio family should have minded their, my thoughts is the Mysterio family should have minded their own business because they don't want either one of them get involved or get hurt. They just want to let Murphy and Seth Rollins just settle their difference. Leah came out trying to tell Seth Rollins to stop, and then was Dominic. Seth puts his hands on Dominic. Out comes Rey Mysterio with a steel chair, and Seth Rollins retreats. But I'm telling you right now, this is sparkle between Seth Rollins and the Mysterio family.
Got that right. Notice that she was holding Murphy for quite some time. We got a question. Is there actually, are the WWE actually, huh? Ooh.
Actually, what?
That Aaliyah was holding Murphy for quite some time. We got to ask ourselves, is WWE actually considering to make them a couple in the storyline?
Oh my God, you got me joking.
It's looking like it.
You got me joking. Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
What's next?
And the final one, Jay Uso used his brother Jimmy to treat Roman Reigns to a pre-Hell in a Cell beatdown.
Yep, with Jay actually coming up from behind thanks to the distraction to his brother, who made his return. Well, I think he's still injured, but he's able to walk around. Ooh, what happened? You still there? I think we got a connection error. Give us a sec. All right, we're back. That didn't take long. So, okay. So, with Jimmy and Jay jumping Roman Reigns makes the decision to actually point out what the stipulation of the match is when it comes to I quit. If Roman Reigns quit, he would no longer be the chief. He would no longer be the Universal Champion. But if the Usos quit and they don't fall in line, they would be banned from the family. Exiled. Both Jay and Jimmy and their families and their kids. Does that include their dad, Rikishi? I was questioning that.
I really hope Rikishi's watching. I really hope Rikishi is watching. I don't know how Rikishi's going to respond about his two sons.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of that, I don't know about the Roman Reigns' cousin, The Rock. I don't know what he's going to respond.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh my God. Family feud.
Trying to think, was there anything else on the show? Did you miss anything?
I think that should be it. I think we should go to Talking Smack, I think.
Don't forget 205 Live. Can you hear me?
Yep, that too.
So first I remember it's Mansoor back on 205 Live and he fights the Brian Kendrick and defeats him. So the Brian Kendrick had a good winning streak going on and Mansoor has been getting him.
That's six in a row for Mansoor.
Yeah, Mansoor. Mansoor definitely has a...
That's 6 in a row.
Starting off at Saudi Arabia at the... Well, I want to say the greatest Royal Rumble. It's a Battle Royale. That's what it was. He won that. It was the year, I think, right after Braun Strowman won the 60-man Royal Rumble. That was crazy. Mansoor won the 30-man. Which case, after that, he has won and won and won. I even told this to the guys. He's been on a massive winning streak on and off television, but they haven't done nothing with him. Your thoughts?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with WWE. They better do something with Mansoor. I mean, and guys, 6-0. Just put him in the main roster. Put the guy in the main roster.
Put him in a cruiserweight title shot.
Something like that.
After that was Tony Nese got called out and challenged by the guy he kneed in the face. Curtin Tolson? Kurt Stallion. Thank you. In which case, this new upcomer got beat the hell out of him. He put up a good fight, but he still lost to Tony Nese, and even Arya Daivari came out and just picked a fight with him. But Tony Nese said he was not worth it. Your thoughts?
Well, I don't know what's going through Arya Daivari's mind, because he attempted to attack the English Stallion, but Nese held him back and told him the Stallion doesn't even belong here.
Mm-hmm. Now we can talk about Talking Smack.
And one thing you left on, the Bollywood Boys returned to 205 Live.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about that in the other podcast either. Yeah, I missed that. My bad.
Yeah. Those two, Jinder Mahal's two lackeys. Yeah, those Jinder Mahal's two lackeys.
Yeah, where is Jinder Mahal?
Samir and Sunil.
He ain't getting no airtime. Jinder!
I don't know.
Poop.
I don't know.
Poop.
He's probably still home doing that quarantine.
Probably.
You boys are back to work for the first time.
Bully.
Probably at home doing the quarantine.
Yep. So let's go ahead, before we get to Talking Smack, let's go ahead and mention our fellow brethren of the Heavens Monsters podcast. A shout out to Xavier Hill, my boy Mikey right here, as well as Andre Mitchell. A link to their YouTube channels will be in the descriptions down below, as always. And a remaining shout out to Chris Petrie, Team Money, Renee, Farrell, and Del. Alright. Del then. About to say Del. Woo. Yeah.
With Booker T, Kayla, and
Mm-hmm. Not to mention, it was the longest Talking Smack ever. 44 minutes, bro. You noticed it?
It was on Fox Sports 1 due to the World Series.
Mm-hmm. that mostly was talking about with Paul Heyman. He was the first guest. Also want to point out that Paul Heyman was, how do you feel about this? Booker T was mentioning that there is 13 men that are Paul Heyman guys. But Paul Heyman said that he is a Roman Reigns guy. How you feel about that?
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Paul Heyman's a Roman Reigns guy? Oh my God, I hope Brock Lesnar's watching. I really hope Brock Lesnar's watching.
He up and left WWE. Where are you at now? I have no idea.
Could be a free agent.
After which, even Kalen, right? Kalen Braxton?
Caleb Braxton, that's what I said.
Caleb
Braxton.
Yeah, Roman Reigns didn't like the question she was asking. Because he takes it personal. That's not that. Next up, we had Bianca Belair, and you know her husband was happy to see her on the show. He's like, that's husband and wife right there. Yeah.
First time on TV. This is first time on Smackdown ever since spending time on Monday Night Raw.
And you know for a fact that she's looking to, she's eyeballing that SmackDown Women's Championship. Whoever comes out in that Hell in a Cell, you know she's going to go for that.
Yeah, is she going against the boss or the former hugger?
Speaking of which, Sasha Banks is on there, and I did not know she had a Twitter feud with Booker T. Social media and shit. What the hell? Did you know that?
Sasha Booker on Twitter? Oh my God. Sasha Booker on Twitter? That reminds me of her and Carmel's boyfriend, Corey Graves. Unbelievable.
They having a feud and stuff. They were about to talk smack right there. Would have been perfect. Then we also got
Reminds me of Sasha and Corey Graves. Unbelievable.
Then we got to mention the fact that she said it. She's going to take that championship at Hell in a Cell now that she's got the contract signed. Now she's going to go deliver it. How do you feel about that?
No place to run, no place to hide for the former.
Lastly, we had Daniel Bryan. And he's looking at this. And one thing I got to mention above all else, and Booker T said it. You hit it here first. Daniel Bryan said it. He feels it. That this is most likely going to be his last run.
Oh boy.
How you feel about that?
He could be going back to retirement and spend. Yes, if he wins the title, when he wins it, it could be who knows what, his final run, and he'll probably go back to retirement and spend time with his lovely wife Bree and his two kids, Birdie and I can't remember the other one. I know they got two kids.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
The other one.
Yeah, I don't remember the other one either.
I saw their YouTube. I saw their YouTube channels.
Yeah, I have not touched that in a long time. That's my end. Don't worry about it. Oh, damn, we got disconnected again. Give it a sec. Yoo-hoo! I heard that. It sounds like he's getting connected again. Are you there, Mikey? Ooh. Ooh. There we go. And we're back. What was the name of the second child?
The second child's name is Buddy. That's why I saw on YouTube.
Yeah. So we got disconnected when you were looking that video up, huh?
Yeah, it's probably our rear end.
Uh-huh. All right.
Like I said, Daniel Bryan could be going back to retirement and spend time with his family.
Anything else you want to point out, my brother?
That's it. Let's go to Hell in a Cell.
All right, let's go ahead and end this video so I can upload it. You like this video, give it a thumbs up. You didn't, give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button, like the content, and hit that notification bell for the next podcast, which will be very soon. And I hope you're awake for that one, my brother. Try and stay up, okay?
And that's the bottom line. Because Heaven's My Podcast, we said so, and we'll see you a little bit for Hell in a Cell.
Try and stay up, my brother.